From E.T. phoning home to a rainforest tribe living in isolation for 20,000 years. This is Trending Tuesdays. Number 7. A great ape had a great day recently. Kolo is the oldest gorilla living in the U.S. today, and she just turned 60. To celebrate her birthday at the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium in Ohio, she received dozens of presents, and hundreds of admirers turned out and gathered to sing happy birthday to her. But experts say that Kolo's greatest gift is likely her longevity. Kolo was the first gorilla in the world to be born in captivity, and she's managed to exceed the life expectancy of gorillas born in captivity by some 20 years. Scientists say that a combination of nutrition, medical care, and therapeutic techniques have contributed to her longevity. The western lowland gorilla is a great-great-grandmother of 3, and zoo officials say she shows no sign of slowing down. Number 6. A newly discovered tomb in Egypt may hold a forgotten pharaoh. Archaeologists at Kabet el-Hawa have unearthed a tomb estimated at some 4,200 years old. An ancient encroachment wall measuring around 6.5 feet was discovered in the West Aswan Cemetery at the location. That wall is thought to provide support for the known upper terrace tombs of Old Kingdom governors of Elephantine Island, as well as lower-lying tombs that were once accessible by a causeway that led to the second terrace. As yet, it's not established exactly who those tombs may have belonged to, but researchers say there's evidence that the tomb could contain a previously unknown pharaoh. That opinion is based in part on the discovery of a 3,800-year-old mummy at the same location, and it's thought to belong to Lady Satchani, and I hope I said that right. She was the mother of 2 Middle Kingdom authorities and an important figure in that period. Number 5. The Thinker is a classic sculpture by Auguste Rodin that was first publicly presented in 1904. But during an excavation recently in Israel, archaeologists discovered a statuette that bore a strikingly similar pose. It was found on a pottery jug dating to the Middle Bronze Age around 3,800 years ago. The figure is sitting with bent knees and is apparently in deep thought, with its head resting on its palm. Now, this one is much smaller than Rodin's masterpiece, which measures around 73 inches or 186 centimeters. The ancient figure is around 7 inches or 18 centimeters tall, but the poses are amazingly similar. Arrowheads, vessels, and daggers were also found at the site in Israel. Archaeologists think the items were representative of funeral offerings. The statuette seems to confirm that great minds do think alike, even across several millennia. Number 4. Did you ever wonder why birds don't have teeth? Well, an answer may have been found. Scientists now believe the evolutionary trait may have started with a teenage dinosaur whose teeth fell out. Limusaurus is said to have lived around 160 million years ago, and when it hatched from its shell, the creature had rows of small, sharp teeth. But a study shows that, as the creature matured into adulthood, its teeth fell out, leaving behind only a beak-like set of jaws. The discovery was made after studying fossils of dinosaurs that had died in the mud in a province of China. The study suggests the dinosaur started life as a carnivore or omnivore, using its baby teeth to chew meat, until the loss of those teeth necessitated it become a herbivore. Limusaurus belonged to the theropod family of 2-legged dinosaurs and may have resembled modern-day emus. The last birds with teeth are thought to have vanished some 66 million years ago. Number 3. Bursts of radio waves have been detected from 3 billion light-years away. Researchers from McGill University in Montreal have captured the waves using the Green Bank Telescope in West Virginia and at Puerto Rico's Arecibo Observatory. The 6 bursts of radio waves detected are known as fast radio bursts, or FRBs. Because FRBs appear randomly and temporarily, they are difficult to locate and study. Because it's not completely known what could generate such a burst, speculation ensues that the waves could be anything from the collision of stars to artificially created messages. These most recent bursts of energy last for only a few milliseconds and originate from the constellation Auriga. Previously, 11 such bursts were detected from the same location. Some experts suggest that rules out a one-time event and indicates that this is a deliberate attempt to communicate with Earth. But Stephen Hawking says we should not answer that call because alien civilizations would likely try to conquer us and colonize the planet. Number 2. For only the second time in 37 years, snow fell on the Sahara Desert. Amazing pictures taken by satellite show the desert expanse draped over with what appears to be a white veil. The snow blanketed an area in North Africa, near the border of Algeria and Morocco. A striking image depicting the snowfall in the Algerian town of Ain Sefra were posted to Facebook by an amateur photographer. In it, you can see the red sand dunes dusted with snow, almost making it appear like a molten Photoshop effect. Snow was last seen in the area in 1979 during a storm which lasted for around half an hour. Now this time the snow lasted for about a day before melting away. Did you know that during winter, temperatures in the Sahara can drop below freezing? That's 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius. Number 1. A previously uncontacted tribe of indigenous people was spotted in the Brazilian Amazon rainforest, and it's thought they've lived in isolation for the past 20,000 years. Photographer Ricardo Stuckett spotted them and snapped pictures of the tribe while riding in a helicopter over the Amazon jungle. Photos show the tribespeople appearing to be panic-stricken upon seeing the copter and fled from their thatched dwellings to hide in the jungle foliage. Still baffled by the intrusion, tribesmen fired primitive arrows at the helicopter. The tribe is still unidentified, but is thought to be nomadic. This remote area of the Amazon rainforest is on the Brazilian border of Peru, Colombia, and Bolivia, and is thought to contain around 100 indigenous tribes who live isolated from the modern world. Experts think this particular tribe may number up to 300 people. While it's unknown what language they speak, experts say the tribe's people did send a message when they shot arrows at the helicopter, that being, "Leave us alone."
This is Trending Tuesdays.